Hey everybody, welcome to Two Dudes, One Couch.
Welcome in.
It's your wholesome boys, Roger and Corey, the wholesome Let's Play Summer Sweetheart.
Yeah, and we're just going to get right into the day, and we will be seeing Miyabi today. So if you're a Miyabi fanboy, don't worry, I got you.
If you're Team Miyabi.
Yeah, which, join the team. Get in line. I'm going to tell a story today. I've told it on the channel before, but since this is the... people are watching this, I'm going to tell the cheeseburger story again.
Oh, yeah.
And why they call me cheeseburger at work.
This is a great story.
So I was at training for work.
Somebody did actually request this story, too.
I did, and I saw that. That's why I was like, you know what, I better tell it this time. That way I don't forget. So I was at training for work. It was in a different city, and it was typical boring training until one event where it was like a young professionals mixer or whatever. They're like, oh, let's get together and all hang out, and you can meet other people that do your job around your age.
I don't even think I've ever been to a mixer. The term is fairly recent to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not very exciting. Except this mixer had some excitement. It was at a brewery, right? And so at the brewery, they gave us a cup that said, ooh, young professionals mixer, blah, 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 real fancy stuff. And they were like, all right, you're here for an hour. We're going to give you a tour of the brewery. And within the hour, you can fill up this cup with as many drinks as you'd like for the entire hour. Drink as much as you want. And I didn't see that as like, oh, cool, we get some, some drinks or whatever. I saw that as a challenge to drink as much as I possibly could within the hour.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did. And one of my coworkers was there with me, and she doesn't drink. So I took her cup and filled it up too. We are losing stats, and that is not good. And so I kept filling it up. I was doubling all night for the hour, and I did not stop. I didn't even take time to breathe in between.
Dude, you were Stone Cold Steve Austin in it.
Yeah.
You had a beer, you whipped a little ass.
And then I had
a margarita, whipped a little ass. Bloody Mary, whipped a little ass.
It did not
Another
stop.
Beer, what?
What? It just didn't stop for the whole hour. I was going. The challenge was underway. I was trying to get the highest rank achievement of free beer that night. And so I did.
Were there any notable beers? Anything good?
Yeah, all the beers were good. It was their own. They brewed it right there in house. So I was like, this is awesome. I can't remember the brewery's name right now. I'll have to look it up. I'll get back to you guys.
Were they keeping an eye on you?
They do sell in stores though. But no, they didn't care. I didn't drive up there. We all took a bus. And I found a video on my phone, actually, little side part of the story. And I had recorded the bus trip back to the area we came from. And I was talking nonsense the whole time. I was saying street names really loud. People were staring at me. It was nuts. Anyway, that's not part of the story. We decided to go to Margaritaville to grab dinner that night. Me and my coworkers.
It was a burger joint called Margaritaville, I believe is what you said.
Yes, yeah. And we get there, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get the cheeseburger in paradise to my coworkers, and I'm gonna sing my order to the waitress. Like, oh no, you won't. I was like, no. Yes, I will. I'm going to do that. And so she comes up, my one coworker orders, the other one orders, and then it's my turn. I'm like, this is my moment. I'm like, yeah, could I get the cheeseburger in paradise? And I thought it was hysterical.
And
I was, that's pretty good.
Did you ask her anything?
I did. I said, I'm sure you hear that all the time. And she's like, no, never. You're the first. And I was like, you didn't have to tell me that.
Okay.
But I was still living in the moment.
Okay.
I loved every second of it.
So flash forward.
I thought.
Hold on. Let me chime in if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
Flash forward to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutants in Manhattan Let's Play, I believe. Corey originally tells this story, and I'm confused as to why he sung that song.
Yeah.
Because Margaritaville insinuates that the restaurant is around
Jimmy
Buffett.
Yeah.
Okay? And he has a song called Cheeseburger in Paradise. Corey doesn't freaking know this.
I didn't know that.
He didn't know it. And he didn't believe me whenever I was like, but I think it was talking about a different song. You're like, no, that's impossible. He was referring to
2 Tickets to Paradise.
2 Tickets to Paradise by Eddie Money.
Cheeseburger in Paradise.
So he made a complete damn fool of himself, and then on the Let's Play, he's still talking about it, and he's yet to realize that he had made a complete fool of himself, doubly so.
Yeah, I still did not know in that Let's Play that that it was a separate song.
Yeah.
I had no idea. And then you told me, and I was like, no, I never heard of that. That's not real. You're lying, dude. You're trying to make me feel stupid. More stupid. But no, he was right. It is a song.
So flashback to Corey at work. He gets
I thought my coworkers would, what happens at work training stays at work training. It does not.
Yeah.
It doesn't. They tell everyone immediately, like, well, I go to work after I recover. And they're like, Corey, here you get a little wild after a few drinks. And I was like, what do you mean? I don't think so. I don't think I do that. It's crazy. Who does that? And they're like, we think you do, cheeseburger in paradise. And then some people just shorten it to cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And that's where the nickname cheeseburger came from.
Does anybody still call you cheeseburger at work?
Only one person stuck with it for a long time, and he hasn't in a while. So,
okay.
It's
So
kind
they
of
stopped telling people, so they're letting it go.
it's kind of fading.
But how many of them do you think knew that you were singing the wrong song?
I don't know. I hope none of them. Maybe they don't know either. But here's the thing: is that every time a new person gets hired, they tell them that story.
Still to this day?
I will never escape it.
Like, hey, Mr. Cheeseburger, can I have some help?
I'm like, you do not? I was like, no, you can't call me that, or I'm not helping you. It's as simple as that.
Do not call me. Do not call me!
Do not tell me that they told you that story, because let me tell you it accurately.
Do not tell me!
There was also another event that happened that they didn't talk about at work, but I remember it fondly because I thought it was hysterical. I thought everything was funny that night. I don't know, something about alcohol. I haven't drank since then, by the way. That was the last time.
Why would you?
Yeah, I realized I could not control myself when given a challenge. But that night there was a man on stilts, and he was doing balloon animals. And me and my stupor, I was like, hey, really tall guy, can I get a balloon animal? He came over, and my coworkers were severely embarrassed by that one.
Did you get a balloon animal?
He made me a hat and a sword.
Did you wear the hat?
Yes.
Did you hold the sword?
Yes. I was wearing the hat the rest of the night. I woke up with the hat on. What's cool though is they I didn't know you were supposed to tip him. But I did notice that my coworker was tipping him on my behalf. So that was really cool of them.
That is I did not know that part of the story.
Yeah. I'm just coming clean.
Dude, you could be the freaking assistant manager again?
No, I'm just the straight up manager, dude.
Dude.
We need culture. I keep forgetting.
You
that.
weren't gonna tip the balloon animal guy.
I didn't know. I was not
You think
there.
he just hands out free balloon animals?
No, I didn't think at all. I just thought it was a tall guy, and he made me a hat. And a sword. I wore that hat the whole night. And then I criticized the karaoke that was happening inside the, we were in the outside patio area, and in the inside of the bar, I was like, man, this karaoke freaking sucks.
Dude, it sounds like it was a real face palmer to be with you that night.
They were all laughing. Like everyone outside was laughing at me.
Yeah.
So.
Not with you.
No, probably not. No, they were probably uncomfortable. But I haven't drank since then. And that was years ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
It was at least 3 or 4 years ago now.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of recent to the channel.
Well, I told the story
About a year ago.
Yeah, but it happened before then.
Okay.
God, when was it? Because I don't even work with those two people. Don't work there anymore. But the legacy lives on.
Yeah. I do love that story.
So to
and if you want to get the full laughs, I recommend checking out Cheeseburger Part 1 and Part 2 from Mutants in Manhattan.
Was it Mutants in Manhattan?
I'm pretty sure it was.
I thought we did it in Streets of Rage, too.
I don't know. I can look at our videos and see.
I'm actually gonna see who left that comment real quick.
Cheeseburger.
Oh, Jonas. I don't know how to say your last name. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Tumler? There's the cheeseburger story. So thank you for leaving that comment. We definitely appreciate it.
Apparently, we have. Dang, this is before we even had our logo. This is crazy. Crazy to look back on.
Hold on, dude. Look at that art. We are 1 over.
Oh, damn, dude.
I am very scared to do any art-related activities in the fear that we will lose art stats. But I kind of want to risk it.
Yeah, dude. We have days to do it, right?
Yeah. 5 days, I think.
Okay, so in Streets of Rage 2. Sorry, let me start that. Cheeseburger is in Mutants in Manhattan Part 6. Streets of Rage 2 Part 4 has Cheeseburger Part 2.
Okay.
And then Streets of Rage 2 Part 5 has an episode, I don't know why it brings up because there's no cheeseburger on here, but it says Streets of Rage 2, number 5, all Buffet's fault. Or all Buffett's fault.
Well, there's an enemy in the game called Buffet.
Oh, okay.
So that might have been what that is.
And maybe I made a quip or something in the description about cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It's your boy Cheeseburger.
It's your boy Cheeseburger over here. I've grown to accept it. It was a funny time. It'll never happen again. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna promise
Corey
anything.
will never make a fool out of himself again.
No, that's not true. I regularly make a fool of myself.
There are dark days to come.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to them. I haven't been super foolish in a long time. I used to go straight stupid a lot.
Dude,
I don't do that as much anymore, so.
I made a pretty funny joke yesterday about so there's this local burrito place. I think it's kind of localized to Texas in the South. I don't know how far they go out, but it's called Taco Casa. And their food, freaking, it's delicious, but it messes me up. And I had 3 bean and cheese burritos from there the day before.
What?
And I wolfed them mugs down, and they were freaking delicious as heck. And I know that it messes me up. I know I was prepared for it. Well, I woke up the next day and have work. And
Oof.
I was...
You made a mistake for sure.
I was messed up. I was like, oh my God. I woke up in the middle of the night and my guts were all tore up. And then that morning I woke up right before work and I was fucking toe up from the flow up. And so Kat's trying to bring me medicine like Pepto and stuff like that. And then she brings me like this, high grade stomach pill.
Yeah.
Or something that's supposed to be like fast
Better
acting.
Better than Pepto?
Yes, better than Pepto. It was an anti-diarrheal. And I took it and I was still feeling like crap, but not enough to go into her room and make a joke about, hey, thank you for loving me and supporting me in my darkest hour. She did not find the joke as funny as I did.
Yeah, but it's pretty good.
But
dude.
I chuckled my butt on the way out. Yeah, my butt was chuckling. It was just swishing around. It was bad news bears. I was like in the shower crying myself down on the ground. The water was pouring on me and I was curled up in the fetal position.
Dude, that burrito really jacked you up. I didn't know it was
just
that
3
bad.
burritos, man.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but I've had that experience with their burritos before too. But
I think it's the sauce.
They are so good.
I think it's the sauce, dude.
The sauce is the best part.
I know. I freaking know it, dude. Or you know, maybe it's how much cheese they put on there, because they don't scrimp on the cheese.
No, most places are like, you're like, could I get more freaking cheese, please? Not Taco Casa. They give you cheese.
They give you cheese. You're gonna get a freaking ooey gooey ass bean and cheese. I'm like, these are bean and cheese burritos. It is beans, cheese, and sauce.
A tortilla.
Yeah, wrapped
and the
in
sauce,
a tortilla.
of course, yeah.
And you know, I'm a big guy, so 3 burritos ain't that big of a deal.
No.
But oh my God. And now Kat's like, hey, we're never getting Taco Casa again.
You're like, don't talk
She's
crazy,
like,
please.
you absolutely cannot have Taco Casa. And there's actually a burrito in the fridge. She said, hey, make sure you offer that burrito to Corey and try and get him to take it, because you cannot eat that burrito.
I don't know if I should take it though.
Oh,
I have a weak constitution myself.
I think that you should do it and report back next week. See if that one burrito. It's just one burrito, okay? I think it can handle one burrito.
I mean, do you got any sauce I can take with me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I might take you up on that.
It's got sauce in it, and there'll be extra sauce.
But the cheese, like, we did mention they put a lot of cheese in there.
Yeah.
It's going to be just a solid brick of cheese.
Dude, I like reheating those burritos because they get real ooey gooey.
Gotcha. Dude, I might live it up. I might do that.
Yeah, man.
But with that being said, let's wrap this episode up.
Yeah.
Because when you come back, we're going to be doing the flower event.
Yeah.
And it's going to be real dope.
Yeah, this is a good episode. One place we had cheeseburger, we had anti-diarrheals.
Yeah,
you heard about my darkest
burrito.
hour.
Yeah. I had a dark hour similar to that one, but I'll talk about it later.
Yeah. It was a dark hour, dude. It felt like it lasted longer than hours. But I don't think it lasted like too terribly long when I woke up.
It was the dark hours. Yeah.
Because I managed to go to sleep from the night into the morning. And I think that hour of me getting ready was absolutely the worst.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was hurting, dude.
I was hurting bad.
I was hurting, and the toilet was about to get a squirting. Alrighty, well, that's the last joke that I'll talk about. And you know, I won't leave you in the nuclear fallout.
Yeah, no, we won't go that far into it. The nuclear storage facility.
Yeah, nuclear matter.
Yeah, what the? Yeah, what is that smell? It's rancid.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened in this episode.
I don't either. We did a
Let us
Miyabi.
know in the comments below what happened in this episode.
I did do a Miyabi date because I promised I would at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, and you were clicking through it.
And it's one we've done before,
Yeah.
so I clicked through it. But we got plus 35, so
It's freaking sick.
so sweet. And we will see you guys. Do all this normal stuff, and we'll see you next time. Game over. Dude, a lot of nuclear waste. It's hurting. And that toilet got a squirting.